The Out There channel.
Please sub and share.
Searching for the truth. UFOs, aliens, greys and ufology. Real images, real stories, real videos, real cases, researched and investigated by professionals in the field and cutting-edge discoveries. Multiple witnesses, abduction accounts brought to you by Team The Out There channel. Good to be back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Action.
I come in peace. One of the classic movies there. Sapping all the bad humans. There's plenty of them. And it's not getting any better. How long ago was that movie made? 50s, was it? The day the Earth stood still, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks like the mic's working. Not sure who's joining us today, but we'll see how it goes. I posted out on Discord to Gabber, but I don't know. He sleeps strange hours. So yeah, we'll see. Mind you, he generally does show up in the afternoon anyway. Hey, Blue Chicken. Oh my god, this is the 4th live stream. I need pop in and out. Too many live streams at once. Yeah. But you can always watch them later. Depends if you want to join in or not. With suggestions or questions down the side, of course. Shogun, how's it going? Show us your guns. Mike, what you up to today? I see you've been playing games, or is that your son on the computer? It's hard to know, all these gamers out there. They're linking it to, what is it, NFTs now? Bitcoins. Mind you, the Bitcoin is a bit shabby at the moment, isn't it? But if it goes down to 1 cent, I'm buying all of them. I don't know how many there are. Probably 1 cent. Probably 40 billion, is it? What's that work out? I doubt the bank will give me a loan. But could you imagine that? If you could start over again and buy them in at 1 cent, life would be different. Yeah, I like to say hi sometimes to friends in chat. Okay. Yeah, my boy playing. Yeah, I've sent him a message on Discord then. You need separate accounts maybe. Mike King Jr. and Mike King Sr. or something. I don't know how you do that. I suppose Discord's not that intelligent to know who's logged on. Separate accounts on PC maybe. Yeah, so like I said, I promised to do one Saturday afternoon my time, and that would be Friday Arvo to evening UK and USA. So, I'm probably just resuming from where we left off last time. Third phase videos, I guess. GUFON still trolling me on comments on Twitter. The latest one is this one here on Google Earth Images, which I will go over and try and explain or enhance it and all that sort of stuff, what it is. And first of all, I'd like to mention about Secure Team posting this out on his Twitter. He's all happy that he's got up to 900,000 views now on that last live that we debunked of his, which was pure cobblers, pure rubbish. Remember, it was school kids faking a sighting using lens flare, I believe it is. It's not the really best videos. How it got viral, I guess he's in contact with the UK rags again. So yeah, what did he say here? Did I cut it off? Oh no, it's at the top. Okay, here we go. My newest video went viral overnight. So this is why we can't have good things, people. We can't have nice things because people like this and ufology ruin it. And is approaching 800k, well it's over 900k at the moment, so he's back on speed again by the looks of it. And climbing, about time the algorithm boosted us. It's about time Google demonetized them all. Much love and thanks to all of you. So something's gone on there. He's got some people that post it on their websites all over the world. There's a lot of people in South America that seem to think he's the bee's knees. And also the UK rags. UK people seem to like him. It's just like no one ever bothers to do any background checks on who they follow online. I'm pretty sure most of his fans would be Ted Bundy followers. That's how stupid they are. But there are groupies like that. Remember when Ted Bundy was driving along and girls were ripping off their clothes? And also that other stalker, what's his name? The Night Stalker, what was his name? Some Mexican dude was going around killing lots of people. There's probably more of them out there actually. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. And I can't even remember what was in that one. It was bullshit NASA ones, was it? I can't remember now. He's done so many of those. But it just saddens me that the frauds just keep on making piles and piles of money off silly people. I just feel sorry for silly people wasting all their time on that garbage, you know. When there's some really good stuff out there which he'll never get his hands on because the real ufologists out there know all about these frauds and they won't give him the good cases, right? I've been in talk with Earl Grey. He reckons he's got some really great cases. Some that people are approaching him now off the books of MUFON, which is kind of interesting. Some people don't want to go through MUFONs, so they go directly to the investigators and ask them to investigate it for them. Plus now he's got various other things going, like I think he was a guest on Ancient Aliens talking about alien abductions, so that must be coming up in future there with Earl Grey. I'm hoping that we'll come on and do a catch-up show sometime and talk about some of the cases that he's currently working on. A lot of these cases stay open because they're always ongoing, but like how I will be talking about my experiences, and they're sort of ongoing, right? But at the moment it's been a bit quiet, although a couple of nights ago I had a bit of a scare in the new bedroom, which I call the summer bedroom. Something pressed down onto the quilt on the bed at my feet, and I could feel it. And I thought, here we go again, creature jumping on the bed. It felt like a fist this time though. And then I had this pillow half over my head, because it was damn cold that night, and I had the quilt pulled up next to the pillow, and it was nice and cozy under pillow and quilt with a breathing hole, right? And I could feel a fist come down onto the pillow. It's really creepy when you have that happen, and you're full awake, of course. You could easily jump up and turn on the lights and all that sort of stuff. It's none of this sleep paralysis nonsense. Yeah, but that bedroom has a big mirror, a bit like a dresser table mirror, and we know that mirrors can be portals to let things in, especially if you've got two mirrors facing each other, which some people are stupid enough to do. Creates a echo of obviously energy between the two mirrors. You know, our light reflects back and forth all the time. It's possible that other energies, particles, bounce back and forth too. Stuff we're still not aware of, so who knows. Channel of sympathic twips. Third phase of the moon. Well, actually, we like to call them third phase of fake now. Depends on, perhaps they're actually looking for extra income. How's your health, Paul? You sound a bit better today. It's a constant fight with my health. A few aches and pains this morning. So, because I got to take these pills on Monday, and they slowly wear off as the week goes on. So, as I get closer to the weekend, I start feeling better again. So, yeah. As long as I can keep thinking and handling the pressure of online bullies. So, yeah. So, let's just carry on. At the moment, I've restarted uploading to Brighton, although it's a pain in the arse, that site. It only allows you so many uploads, and you got to get a certain number of views before they open up more slots for more uploads. And I don't really like big videos either, they said to me when they started out. At least they communicated an email though. But I put up about 10 videos that we've done in the past, because I stopped about 378, I think it was, which was the old show numbering, and we went up to about 400 and something, and then 480 I think we went up to. So since then I've got another 200-300 videos I could easily upload there, and I've only uploaded 10, 12, something like that, and already got 400 views there. And brand new sub. I was a bit surprised to see I had 34 subs sitting there, because I uploaded about 150 and I only had like one sub, and I sort of gave it away uploading there because it seemed like a waste of time. So we'll see. I've gone back to uploading there because brand new Tube has deleted all my videos. They're not there. Just a B account there now, so I sort of deleted that now and forgotten about it. So we'll see if Brighton picks up. I may add that into the counter here. But yeah, it depends how many UFO people they got, how many high IQ UFO people they got, because generally they got people like follow the security team generally on all these sites. And we don't want people like that, really. We want to educate them, but until they got their brains, we don't want them in ufology at all. We want people that want to be serious researchers and skywatchers, because we're not going to get the answers from government. Been watching videos on Odysee recently, better than YouTube. I've actually got an Odysee account, but I've actually lost 3 subs in a month there, and it's now back down to 80 subs there. So I've started that up roughly at the same time I did with BitChute, and BitChute, as you can see, is still climbing quite nicely. 1,602 there now in 3 years, and Odyssee's the same. It's only got 80 subs, so what's wrong with that? I don't know. You should better find all my links on the thing. I haven't actually posted it up. So I should do that now while I remember. So today, Google UFOs, other UFO vids. So we'll be doing that. And my website link, which doesn't seem to paste properly on the side chat, but seems to lose the spacing or something crazy with it. See that? It doesn't put a space after the help for some reason. And I don't know if it's clickable still. It's kind of weird. It's not written like that on the screen. There's a carriage return there. Maybe I should add another character somehow. I don't know how to fix that. They only allow you a limited number of characters too, which is a pain in the ass. But yeah, if you go to my web address, I'll just post it in. It should be listed there. I'm not sure though, because Plex is meant to be maintaining it, and he may not have added that one. Yeah, I don't think he's added it. Not there, is it? No. Odysee and Brighton should be there, really. I suppose I could have a go editing it, I guess. Might mess up something though. Yeah, it's not there, is it? We got Mick, Crypto. What's he done there? Alright. Crypto. Alright, so tab above. Alright. And it didn't open up a new tab. Donation via crypto. Alright, best videos. Why is it not coming up though? Close and is set. Alright, it's finally thinking about it, but seems to be a lot of white space there. Ah, there we go. Took a wee while. Still thinking about it. It's not the best, but it is a free site. I can't afford $10 a month my own host, and got enough outgoings as it is. One day we'll get a better site together. I did open up a Shill account because PayPal's a bit dodgy. Closing down how you can use it in India and other countries. And they're bringing out new rules all the time, so I just don't trust PayPal to be around forever. I think there is a PayPal link here somewhere. Well, there should have been. Just BitChute, YouTube, Discord. Well, there should have been a pay me. Super tips. That's through OBS. What they call it? Streamlabs. Yeah, Streamlabs. Which was what we were using when we were on Twitch. But anyway, it's not there, is it? Odysee. I have got the links on Discord though. But I haven't got it handy right here. Let's see. There's a room called OT Links. There's a separate section that I update links as I join new things that you can follow. Where is it though? So yeah, we need to update that, don't we? OT channel links, here we go. And there should be Odysee somewhere. Brighton. Is Brighton there? There's a few things rejoined that don't exist anymore. And they're a lot better than YouTube, like Mike was saying. Who was it? Not Mike. Was it Mike? No, it was Shogun, was it? Let's see. And there's another thing called links. I'm not sure if he's added it to that too. That's normally in the header, though, I think. Let's have a look. Normally in the header of current lives. Well, that hasn't been updated. Let me just pause that. More. So you got to keep on top of all this stuff. Tutorial on Discord. Oh, right, here we go. It's called linktr.ee. I'm not sure if anyone's heard of that. Let's see if it works. Let's have a look if that's got it. Facebook. What else it got? BitChute, TikTok, Twitch. I haven't been on TikTok for ages. Discord plus invite code. PayPal. Alright, PayPal's on that one. That's kind of handy though. But it's not on the website. I don't actually see the link on the website. Well, if Plex has listened to it, you can actually fix it up, I guess. Let's just post that one there anyway. You guys might want to bookmark it. Streamlabs, Subscribestar, which I haven't used since they paid out, because I just don't have anyone on there. So I don't see it again. Odysee's not there. It's not complete. Reddit. By all means, join my Reddit. I post regularly on there. And you can actually do your own replies and promote your own stuff there if you want to. But yeah, still not there, is it? That's just crazy. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but it will get fixed eventually. Let's see if I can find the other links. Instagram. I'm not sure if I saw Instagram there. Also on there. Gotta be everywhere, man. It's the only way to try and get noticed, but it doesn't sort of work very well. I think because I have to self-promote myself more often than I should, because other people are not doing it, it doesn't work out so good. Odysee, where are you, Odysee? It's unbelievable. I suppose I should bring it up on the screen, shouldn't I? Instead of doing... I suppose we could bring the app across. Let me see if I can drag it. There we go. Whoop. Then you can see what I'm doing. Normally have it on my main screen. I probably should get used to use it on the second screen though, but yeah, it gets a bit... I wish I had a third screen actually. So there's a links, OT channel links. This is how I see my Discord. Here are the people that are online and have access to the same room I'm currently in. So when you click into a room, it gives you a list down the side, and it rates people by hierarchy. So we've got approved members section there, and we got the owner. You also get admin, which is, we got none on, and you got all these people offline here. Over here you got all the other groups that you join, like I got Streamlabs and I got UPSX there, my channel, and you got your personal direct message ones, which is that icon at the top there, which I won't go to because they've got private messages there. But anyway, Telegram, I've also got Telegram. I'm not sure if that was listed. Telegram I use quite a bit if you're not on it. Minds, was on Minds. Oh yeah, I'm still on Minds. It's not that great though. Brand new tube is there. Oh, here we go. Odysee. Finally we found it. I'm assuming it's gonna still work. We better check it. Now, Odysee used to be called LBRY, library. I thought that's short. Oh, look, I've just got one follower, so it looks like someone's found me, have they? It was 80 followers before. Odysee. I do upload there the same shows as I do on BitChute. It's one of my regular upload places. Me. So Michael's found it. Yeah, I wasn't sure of the format. You can see they use an @ symbol here, similar to Twitter. They do have really long, strange, pre-made episode names, which caused a bit of problem on Twitter where it would break it up. Yeah. So it didn't really like my long names, so it create this crazy string. Anyway, Odysee's there. What else? What was the other one I was talking about? Brighton. Don't know if I put it in here. What's that? D-Live. I haven't used that since it corrupted all my last stream that was on there. It went all out of sync. Daily Motion, I'm on there still. Although it's a sucky place, really sucky. You have to break up your videos into 50 minutes. 59 minutes. Yeah, all these things that you join over there. Gab, I'm on Gab. I was actually a paid member for 2 years. I've actually got a group up there on Gab as well. It's got about 147 members in it who never talk. Everybody just watches. They never ever post anything into it. So it's kind of weird. Someone said they got 300 and no one talks. Yeah, I don't know. Strange people in ufology. And yet, if you go to Cambian's Discord or GUFON's Discord or Tyler's Discord, they're all talking crazy. But you go to mine, it's all silent. Piler, I was on that, although they got taken out, didn't they? Storyline, that was a joke, that one. Simonin was quite good, actually. I think they closed down. Subscribe Star. Crikey. Didn't realise how many things I was joined up to. Facebook, I was on there. And I got sick of them spying on me. I ended up deleting it. Merc. Something's been deleted. What's that one? Patreon. Why's it got a turd on it? That means it's been deleted, doesn't it? BitTube was another one that got renamed. And I gave up on them too, I think. Going. BitChute is there. LBR, that was Odysee. There we go, we got to the top, but there was no... I didn't see it. I didn't see the other one. But I have actually got another section here, which I'm not sure if everybody's got access to it anymore. Down here somewhere, alt media channels. And here I was keeping a tab of things of each of the ones I joined that I'm uploading to. And there's Brighton, so hopefully at the very top of that. Did I pin it? There we go. I pinned some things. Just scroll down to the bottom. It looks like I pinned lots of things. I don't know, Discord could be done a lot better, couldn't it? You know, it should be like you should have a fixed message, and that could be the URL to it, right? It could always be visible at the top, but they haven't got any feature like that. I suppose it's about gamers rather than actually using it like a real social media platform. And there's no option to say go to the top unless it's a hidden control on it. So they should have like a button here. Go to the very top. Go to the bottom or whatever. I think they have go to the bottom. It comes up, doesn't it? At some stage, doesn't it put a line? It doesn't have a go to the top though, which normally would be your first post. How to join it. That's ridiculous, isn't it? There's a lot in there already. And now what's happened? It can't get to the very top. Sort of paused. There we go. Got there. Okay, there's the link to it. Okay, that's the format. What's that on the end? Kind of weird. Oh, right. L. That's right. There's word wrapped it in a funny place. So I'm on there too. Okay. Unfortunately, what happened is that Twitter started banning it. So if you try and even post it in a DM or personal message, it comes up with this big red message saying, "Have you made a mistake? You cannot post this message. Two options: retry or delete." Typical censorship. So this one should be around forever. This one would be very hard to take down. And I should clear that message up, shouldn't I? So it looks like Google still allows it to be posted. Okay. So yeah, we might come back to this because we've got a section here for GabberTV. I'm not sure if he's around yet. Probably still sleeping. And 18 Wills. So we might come back to that because that's where they post some of their images and videos. And we try and analyze it. I'll just minimize that one because it's a bit too much otherwise. So these are all our workrooms. These guys that join won't see all of it. You'll see some of it, but there's little secret rooms and moderator rooms, and there's our mothership, which I believe people are now copying the name mothership. I had all these channels. I got private UFO up there where I can add certain people to it, so they can only come in there and chat. I got mothership. Anyone that's a full member can jump in there and talk, that sort of stuff. But no one ever does. Well, sometimes they do. Who was the last person in it? Countryman. He was last in it. Anyway. So yeah, 18 Wills, he's put up some new stuff, and Gabber. So we could have a look over that. Went to the post with his friends one that we looked at. Is it further up still? Did I go past it? He posted something of his friend once saying it was over his house. And I don't see it now. Oh, maybe he didn't post it in his room. Because this is what happens. People don't stick to what I tell them to do. and they post it in other sections, and then it gets very hard to find it. I think he may have stuck it in UFO General, not his thread. I was just seeing if it was still available. Oh, here we go. So I did some analysis on a video there that we can have a look at later probably. And Gabber, his one's got hidden here. So if you click on this up here, this shows some of the threads that you can actually jump back into. There's the Earl Grey one, 18 Wells Gabber. So if we go to Gabber's, it will show up now. Threads is like a subcategory that sort of keeps it all in one place. So as you can see, Gabber's gone crazy and started dumping lots of things in here. And I said, look, I haven't got time to go over everything. And he said, oh, I haven't even looked at it myself. I've just processed them or whatever, and haven't looked at them to figure them out. But yeah, he's just dumped heaps and heaps of stuff here about the moon, and I suppose he wants my help to identify some of them, or buildings on the moon, or whatever he was thinking about. It kind of reminds me of Bruce Sees All, some of these images though. A bit blurry, atmospherics, with his P1000. Still, it's better than anything that Secure Team puts up, I guess. So we got that one there. So, and 18 Wells, and also UFO General. So how come 18 Wells posted there and not in his room? He's a naughty boy. But anyway, yeah, we'll go over that. He's posted quite a bit there, hasn't he? That should be in his thread, you know, it should be up here, not in the UFO General. But yeah, that's what Discord's all about, guys. It's all about research, and seriously, you should get on there if you're really into UFO stuff. And the more active you are, the more room access you get. Plex has got some robot that gives you rewards and access to new features as you progress upwards. So anyway, let's see what you say. Hey Jasper, how's it going? Shojin. What's that word? You got a funny U on it. Good. Hey Jasper. Hey, good morning, Paul. Michael B. Yep, it's good to see you, Jasper. Wasn't sure who was going. A load of you showing up today. I'm quite surprised. Anyway, back to videos. So yeah, have to get Plex to sort that out. Should have been like a 2-minute operation there, not a half an hour. Yes, you'd be surprised how much admin work there's involved after a show, or you know, just preparing for a show. Just goes crazy. Third phase of fake. Here we go. So me pausing it last time with the background music, I didn't get any claims, which was good. Now I'm pretty sure they had another video up here the other day with more UFO links, and we didn't look at it. So where's it disappeared to? Have they deleted them again? Newly Roswell crash one. Was it in that one perhaps? Let me just skim that one. I'll just mute them, because they use tricks in their videos to try and get you taken down. Is that all about the art stuff? I think there was some other stuff after it. What's that one? Okay, so they tacked on some other stuff. Okay, let's just have a quick look. I suppose they got music. Yeah, they got music playing all the time, which is just so annoying. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Better put closed captions on. Okay, so we got up to that with the rock, didn't we? No entrance there, guys. In fact, if you got into that, you'd be dead, because it looks like it's a load of boulders on top. Get trapped inside. So what are we looking at now? People with the drone footage, is it? Or is it Blake going down a hole? Stay down there, stay down there. Doesn't have any words. Pair of legs. What's this crap? Oh, he's got the music going. Ding ding. Oh, this is found inside an underground tomb. Anyone know what that's about? 'Cause I don't see Blake talking about it. I think they got lazy and just put up a load of videos, didn't they? This is a Haimi Mizan thing I got here. Another doll from Kmart with a space helmet on. What is it anyway? Let's see if I can zoom in on it. It looks like something you'd buy in a toy shop, doesn't it? Alien with a helmet on. This is the sign of crap that you get on third phase though. Is it them mucking around? What we got here? Close up of it. It kind of looks like a cat inside a helmet. What the hell is it meant to be? Some statue that someone found. Alien artifact. What a load of cobblers. Let's just keep on going. There's no words, obviously. Not even the people filming it are talking. Foreign music. It's got on the screen there. It's got sitars, which is Indian, I believe. Oh, okay, let's keep on going. Okay, we've been through the SOHO ones before. We got some writing coming up. Release your name. You have been caught on these cameras, in fact many of which. Okay, we've been through these over and over many times. Just recycling crap again, by the looks of it. Most of it's to do with artifacts with the CCD camera, radiation, piece of lint that's floating around in front of the lens, the sensor, which they can't exactly go up in space and remove the bit of lint with a vacuum cleaner, can they? Okay, that bar going across the corner is actually a piece of metal with a sun shield, so it doesn't burn out the sensor, because they're only interested around the outer edge there. Oh yeah, that looks really great, Blakes. Yeah, bit of space dust in front of the lens. So this is probably a planet. That one there. Probably Venus or something, is it? Let's see, does it actually say? Venus! There you go. See, I'm pretty good at this stuff. And of course the line is due to it being very reflective back of light, and it sort of oversaturates the sensor on the CCD. So they know exactly what processing errors are. What's that say there? Earth scale. What's that noise? That's Telegram, is it? Someone's joined it, have they? Yeah, I haven't heard Telegram ever beep before. What else they got going on this one? Timestamp. What about the timestamp? And the closest frame you find to the timestamp. Venus, yeah. Sometimes we see asteroids and meteorites going around the sun, or actually going into the sun as well. Yeah, that's just an artifact. And probably a combination of artifacts actually. I think that might be a radiation burst coming this way, and that's a bleeding from the sensor. So there's two overlays here. So yeah, so that could even be, depending on how it's produced, it could even be a meteorite that's passing by the sun. So that's possibly to do with that recent experiment, the DART experiment, is it? I didn't see DART mentioned on the screen, but that's what I'm thinking. That would make sense. They impacted, and that would be the impact site of the DART. That looks very familiar. And of course all that is the tail, all the debris that as it's going around the sun now and passing Venus. So what's so special about that? It's not UFOs. I didn't see anything mentioned about DART though. Let's see. I wonder if we can risk playing the music.
You can actually see whatever this thing is being blown into pieces. Now the reason I mentioned that this could be shooting
So as part of the DART mission, isn't it? That's probably the impact, when they caught the impact on the SOHO.
towards the sun is because of what we see on the LASCO C3 camera, which is another satellite camera that has a much wider view, and on the website
Yeah, it's going behind the sun.
helioviewer.org, you can layer these two cameras to get a much better idea of what's going on around.
So what crazy site are they promoting here? Doesn't say who it is, does it? Yeah, I'd say that's a DART mission, 100%. Probably could find that if we searched on it, actually. DART mission collision on SOHO. What else do they call it? Stereo sun cameras or whatever. There we go. Have we got something here? Images. Is that the one? What was it called? Dimorphous or something like that. Had a D name, didn't it? Here we go. Dimosis, is it? Dimosis impact. Yeah, but where is it in relation to the sun? We ain't got a picture. Picture. Where's the picture of the sun? Didn't come up with nice search words. What they call it? Like he had it on the screen, didn't he? Lycros was another one. Was that the one? DART. DART mission. Okay, let's just reduce some of the words then. Sun. There we go. Aha, that could be it. Or one of the images. Here we go. That looks like it's in the same location. And that looks like Venus. Venus going around. That's not the mission. What else we got? Venus, Jupiter, Saturn. It's got 3 planets on that one, and Mercury. And we got the meteorite shower coming our way. All that there. Looks like a load of meteorites. Perseides, remember that? It's a comet that goes around the sun and breaks off bits, and then it shoots it towards Earth. Look at that solar burst. But yeah, where's the dark mission ones, guys? It's bound to be here. You think you could find it, but Google has not helped. Well, I'm probably right. They must have captured it, because that tail was the contrail that it was producing was like 6 miles long, so it have to be caught on this camera. Let's see, sun. Just get rid of that then. Here we go. Is that the one? No. Hasn't included the sun again. It's all the same, isn't it? Now here's the sun, is it? Earth, Sun, Mars, asteroid belt. Doesn't show us the dart thing, does it? What's that say there? It's pretty bad. It's low res. Anyway, moving on, I guess. Thought that might be an easy one to spot, actually. So there's the tail there. But we want to see it on the SOHO cameras. Anyway, carry on. Whoever that guy is, I don't know. Looks like a collision. Yeah, no doubt, man. There was. Okay, that's it. It's on that one. On to the latest then. I thought there was more. Was there more on that one? Oh. Are they just repeating it? Or was it the same one we just looked at? No, we looked at that one, didn't we? They're just repeating it. They obviously haven't got lots of content, right? Anyway, we must look at the snow one, the Google one. I've stuck up voice line free for all if people want to jump on to voice. If Gabber is around, he can jump on. 18 mils, you want to jump on, you can. If you're not driving. I have to catch the replay tonight. That's alright. You can go and watch GUFON or whatever. Unfortunately, I can't Sky watch tonight. We got snow today. Alright. That's a bummer. I still haven't managed to get to my camera to fix it up as well. And there's always lots of things getting in the way. Sightings, that's good if you're still getting paid. What's he getting paid for? Got to work and found out my route got cut. Got the night off. Okay. For snow, I guess, is it? Evening, We want the bloody day is what? Greer doing his bullshit on Kirk show, is he? Oh no. Doesn't Kirk hide the Kirk asks the hard questions, doesn't he though? Else everybody will call him out if he doesn't. I'm not part of the Q0 group. Found this message to the buddy. I'm not sure what's talking about there. I'm starting at the bottom and going upwards, you see. The Ancient Aliens series is a 3-hour debunking film that explains about the real origins of the so-called astronaut. You can never believe anything on Ancient Aliens, really. Anyway, I don't think I missed any important comments downside. Snowy sky, something missing. Due to global warming. Yeah, all that snow on the roads, ruining life. Global cooling would be more like it. And that's why they had to rename it, right? Because it wasn't fitting reality. Yeah, and how does Gabber? Gabber, where are you? He's there. Anyway, I can't ping him with that on the screen up there. Where's the handles gone on this stupid thing? It's maxed off the screen wrongly. How stupid. But anyway, every time they do an update with Discord, it always seems to have these little bugs in it. And you have to sometimes uninstall it and reinstall it just to fix it. Doesn't update properly all the time. Okay, here we go. Is that the intro? Going down to the snowfields.
Disc in broad daylight.
So yeah, I'm not sure if we got the coordinates. Have they provided the coordinates to this? We might have to have a look.
This video has been recently submitted to us on Third Phase Moon. It's the first time we've seen it. We're going to be sharing this with you in this episode, including some NASA footage and some possible...
There it is there. Now, in the past, these ones on ski fields have turned out to be corruption of high mast lights. Because in the snowfield they have cables going left, right, and you don't see the cables always. In this case, I believe it could be a leaf, probably from one of these trees here. And it's just fallen down. Is basically what they have is they have various types of portable cameras for scanning street view, and one of them is a backpack that someone wears and walks up ski slopes and stuff. Another one is a car. They might even have it on a snowmobile here as well, and think they might even do drone ones now with the large drones. But yeah, that would be good once they add not street view but sky view or whatever they're going to call it, drone view, because that will be a lot better. Because then it's like if you're standing on a balcony and seeing the viewpoint from that height rather than low to the ground, because a lot of the viewpoints are taken from sky rises, right? High rises. So here you can see there's a lot of snow on the leaves, and so if a pine cone or part of a pine cone breaks off and flies down this way, their high-speed scanning software probably will catch it, but sometimes it doesn't always catch the full object. That's what I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking it's some sort of pine cone leaf that looks very saucer-like. So we'll both be heading over that way in a minute. I ideally it would be best to bring it up on screen ourselves. Where's the more tab? Have they got it posted? Should be there, shouldn't it? Google Maps captures flying saucer. So straight away it's a clickback title from third phase, when clearly it's nothing to do with a flying saucer whatsoever. Mount Shasta. So where's the link? GPS coordinates, guys. Is it anywhere in the comments? As well known hotspot for UFOs. Yeah. Certainly they're going to be flying around when Google Earth is creating Street View images. Yeah, I don't think so. Not seeing any coordinates. Has anyone got coordinates for this one at all? Have you looked at it? I looked at it for 5 minutes and I thought, yeah, it looks like I've got something new to debunk. No coordinates. Which is going to make it a wee bit harder, but yeah, if we can find the coordinates, it would be... I suppose it's just a matter of looking around and finding the ski fields, right? But if you're not in that same spot, you know, that guy could take a step, a meter or whatever, and that object's not there anymore, right? Which is probably what's happened, because by then it's fallen onto the ground anyway. So yeah. No coordinates. No one's posted them up. Definitely a mushroom print. What the hell are they talking about? Evidence at last. There's not evidence. There's no evidence in this. Seems to have the cloud behind it. Yep. That looks like that's correct. Anyway. They lied again. So where have they made the coordinates available? How do I get up to the top? This is another thing. Google needs something. Click on it anywhere and it bounces it back up.
Weather manipulation. But we're going to be also supplying the original coordinates to this discovery that came to our attention right here at Third Phase Moon. So
right here on Fake Moon.
So buckle up, everybody. Let's get to it. We're going to start off with the ISS footage of something
we're going to other clips now, are we?
that appears on the ISS.
Oh yeah, so let's have a look at this one then. We can always come back to the Google one. Oh yeah, so what's that look like it's filming through there? The Kepler on this International Space Station? If so, I've never seen it that foggy. So I'm having my doubts that this is actually being filmed off an LCD screen. Seems to be a lot of reflections, doesn't there? That looks like a ghost having a laugh. Pareidolia in the rabbit hole, as GabberBeastTV would say. Lens flare. So that's definitely coming from the sun. And let's just keep on watching.
It says cameras of a small white light coming to a standstill, and then...
Oh yeah, so we've talked about these white light UFOs before, where someone could be filming their LCD screen on a feed on their computer, and they've just modified their cursor to look like a UFO, and they can just go like that on the screen and capture it at the same time and create a fake video, right? So this could be a combination of real. It's possible all this is just a really bad angle that day of the sun causing a lot of glare onto the windows there, the double 4-layer panels that they have.
Doing some erratic maneuvers.
Okay, so anyone spot any UFO in that so far?
Just pausing there, and then all of a sudden accelerating to the
Is it there coming in?
left at
No. Where is it? Accelerating.
great speeds. I've
Still not seeing anything. I see nothing.
never seen a satellite do anything like this before. This is something.
Hey, I notice here, this must be the real feed. It's time-lapsed, right? Looks like it's time-lapsed.
Crazy.
Look how it's
Is
moving.
there some kind of
Ah, it's gone. See that? Suddenly gone. Now, you don't get that on a constant feed, do you? So this has been mucked around with, been edited.
secret space force up there? Is this something extra
Okay, we've got a big circle, so
terrestrial in
there's a little dot there, and they've got a huge circle instead of a little red circle.
nature? Brent, I want to get your thoughts. Yeah, Blake, this is pretty wild. Look at that. It just banks up there to the right.
Oh, there it goes. Can hardly see it, guys. Let's just zoom in, because we've got such great editing from these boys here.
That's kind of zigzag motion, and then speeds up. We're
Alright, so is that part of time lapse and a reflection? Because now we've got the sunbeams coming
adding
across.
a little speed.
So could it be something reflecting of a dish, and it's time lapsed? That's obviously most of them have been.
Demonstrate the motion.
Oh yeah, look at the difference in the sun location now. This zoomed in and darkened it, and look, you can see the echoes. Look, double echoes of something here. So what the hell is that? They've cropped off everything so we can't see. I reckon it's going to be the knuckle on the robot arm. Look, it's a robot arm knuckle. It looks like it's going up here with something attached. Part of the arm goes this way, then that way, and then this way. That's the robot arm. Is it moving?
Of this object, whatever it is.
See, there's a glitch then.
I think we're speeding it up by 3 times. This is actual motion.
No, it's not. It's time lapse.
Right here, you can see it just move, creep along, do this weird maneuver, and then just stall like that, and then moves to the left. What in the world is this? Is this?
So it's either a time lapsed and reflection of the sun passing by, or the international station is changing its angle to the sun, or it's a hoax with the mouse cursor. This is probably the best we're going to get on that. UFO, unlikely. We know how these things are faked all the time. I have better zigzag footage. I bet you have. No ancient aliens debunk 3-hour doc on calling out. It's bullshit. Yeah, I recommend watching that one. I don't have to put out another one for a few years now, though. But would you believe they tried to debunk the debunk, and it was like a real hash job, right? It wasn't really well done. Casper, the friendly ghost, died this morning. What's all that about? Some strangeness there on the side. Are you trolling, mate? Are you trolling? Because we might have to get rid of you. He's got hammers. You have Sightons, and who else is with us still? Jasper's got it. River's with us still. Mike's got a hammer. Or a spanner, I should say. Just keep an eye on any trolls coming in saying stupid. Give them a warning or timeout if they're not too bad, though.
Like Blake said, a secret space program, new technology that we're not familiar with. Whatever
They're not familiar with hoaxing.
it is, it's pretty intriguing. Absolutely
it's
legit footage coming in from now.
That's just garbage. Yeah, well, why don't they prove it was actually a NASA feed and actually do a side by side?
NASA, unless NASA is putting in artifacts.
So where's the date stamps? You know, they've cropped off the map purposely so you don't see how it's time lapsed. It's just crazy.
In the film, like Neil deGrasse Tyson said, I highly doubt it. What we're looking at, in my opinion, is authentic. What's interesting, too, is when you...
yeah, it's either lens flare or... yeah, it could be lens flare or a reflection. It's most likely a reflection. Or CGI. Well, not CGI. Well, faked, using a mouse cursor, capturing another screen. It's just too much here. Reflections coming back off the robot arm, sun rays, and if someone was filming a screen, we probably wouldn't even be able to see the reflections on the screen. It's just so badly done. Is that it? Have we got anything else?
And NASA, heads up, you're in. You see this orange rip.
Oh yeah, next one. These might have been the ones I saw the other day, and I didn't comment on them. So what do you think of this one? They reckon something's coming through the clouds there, but that's pareidolia. For sure, that's pareidolia. See that there? That looks like a thunder rain clouds, which you do get occasionally. Ones passing below other clouds like that. And it's raining. Creates this sort of misty lines going down this way. You can normally see in the horizon of where a rain cloud is and it's raining, and you're in the sunny part where there's a hole in the clouds. Driving along the motorway, and you can actually tell that it's raining in the distance. What I believe this is actually a sun illuminating one of those round type clouds that you get. Well, almost round. It's got a special name for it. Looks like the sun's gone behind, probably setting sun at night time. And that's like a rain cloud there. It's just a combination of different things. Let's see. What they call it? Cloud ball. It's got a special name for it. Cloud ball, here you go. And there's the sky full of them. Look at that. UFOs everywhere. Cotton ball like clouds. What are they called though? Rare cotton ball like clouds. I suppose they call them cotton balls then. There you go. Looks like a load of ice cubes. And there's the one we're looking at now. Filmed in Japan, that one, I believe. And you can see, if you look at the one, it looks identical. Except for it's got the sun sitting behind it. Someone took a snapshot. They are going to say all sorts of crazy things about it though. There's probably a load of these things taken everywhere. There's another one. Just hanging in the sky. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've never ever seen these in New Zealand though. So there's another one. It's not quite nicely formed like some of them. Someone's faking it. Cotton balls. Yeah, anyway, move on.
In a kind of a spherical shape, almost as if it were ready to impact, but it's just hovering and stationary in the skies. This something natural. Again, I haven't seen anything quite like this. People call. Okay, they got some background music, unfortunately. Haven't seen anything like this, Blake. Well, how come I've only been doing UFO videos in the last 7 years and I knew exactly what it was? And yet they've been doing it for how many years now? call it
13
the
years?
punch cloud, and or the hand
No, that's not a punch cloud. It's a cotton ball.
of God. Again, meteorologist, I would like to get your take on this. It almost looks like
You don't need a meteorologist on this.
there's a smoke trail as whatever this cloud
A smoke trail. Yeah, it's on fire. Whatever it is coming through the clouds.
it is indeed just a simple mundane cloud. It almost has this tail behind.
No, it's a special type of cloud. It's not mundane by any means, but yeah, you can see similar clouds up here starting to form too. And it looks like the rain clouds, like they've got the same darkness. You just got to look at the rest of the picture. So why didn't they take a video of it? That would have been way more interesting, right? Because the video would show it being just a normal cloud, right? And all that would be moving off. This is what I hate about these guys. Oh yeah, we're back to it again.
There's some kind of an anomaly or an artifact on Google Earth's imagery, the optics. Could it be a
So you got cables like that. You can see how the cables, even on that one, if I turn off that, how they disappear. Because they've got snow on it, it blends in with the white clouds, right? And you also got other artifacts that sort of bend with the lens, right? So you got to take into account that what we're seeing here has probably been bent as well. But we'd expect the bend to be going that way, wouldn't you? But because of the way the camera is spinning, they stitch it all together. So that's not going to be reliable enough. Sometimes they have high mask lights. Sometimes you don't see the stem going to it. But I'm not seeing any in that picture.
drip of water? Or is this some kind of craft up in the sky? You know,
Okay, the finally zooming in. You can still see, even when they're zoomed in here, that there's actually breaks in the cable. And you know there's no breaks in the cables.
it's next to the ski lift. Are those people?
Well, even up close here, you can see there's a break in the cable where the cloud is, right? So you got to keep artifacts always in your mind.
Looking at it, it almost looked like they're
Have we got any
kind of looking
coordinates?
left there.
Have they got it down the side here? In the comments. Forgot to look there. Thanks everyone joining. All these suckers. Suckers and enablers, as I call them. All those views add up into dollars. Yeah, so I didn't see any coordinates. Buckle up. Yeah, buckle up Blake's mouth. So we don't have to listen to him. Hey, so let's skim through. No coordinates. Thank you, cousins, DB Cooper. He's a fraud lover. He hangs around with GUFON. Always a pleasure to see you in the chat. Shillin' and chillin'. The shillin' chills. Chillin' shills. It's funny, we call them sheep clouds. Ah, okay. So you've seen them. 18 wells, yeah. Okay, so let's keep on going. This is going to be
The
funny
roads,
listening.
when it wasn't snowed in,
Okay, any GPS coordinates?
and then look at these people.
Yeah, it looks very cold.
Almost seems
Okay, any other artifacts? Nope. So they look pretty normal, don't they? Apart from the chairlift. See that there? See, this is the first evidence of a stitching error. You can see how it's made up. That person's in the crap, they're gonna fall down. So they didn't point out that mistake in the video, in the Google, I mean. And you can see here the line's broken here too, as they're spinning around. That's because that chair's moving, right? And the person's got the backpack on. Let's see if we've got a picture of it's moving, and that's what happens with rolling shutter and CMOS cameras. Even the best cameras that Google got still suffer from the same problems that we're used to seeing on UFO channels. Google Street View back camera. Let's see if it comes up. Here we go. I'll just zoom in that. So that's what this poor sucker's got to walk up that ski slope wearing. I'm not sure if they got on a snow machine though. But these guys have got to walk all the hiking tracks and nooks and crannies where they can't get cars down. You can bet that's not easy to walk around with for too long. Okay, someone likes to snap their photograph because there's a lot of pictures of them. Oh, there's the snowman one. There we go, that's the culprit. I wonder if that's on the same mountain. And a bicycle. They got it on top of a bicycle there, a tricycle. And that's what the camera looks like up close. Spins around inside. What possibly could go wrong with that technology, eh? Well, lots of things. And what if they got two people doing it? See, that's kind of weird. Why would you have two? Because you'd get the other person in frame all the time. I suppose they split up and go either direction or something, probably. Beach, someone doing it on the beach. Mountains. Oh, he's got a long way to walk. Poor sucker. Wonder what they get paid. I suppose if you like hiking, it'd be a good job. There's the car one. So we've seen a bike one, backpack, and then others. Let's try so RTV. There's no RTVs in that. But it looks like it might be mostly walking. What have we got? Google backpack. I'll get rid of backpack. Google smart wheel. Snow. What do you call them? Snow bikes. See if that comes up. Here we go. There you go. They do use snowmobiles, snow bikes. And that looks like a different type of camera they got on top. Probably a bit more grunty, right? Spins around. And there's the tricycle one again. Oh! Oh! Google catches crashes as well. Okay, so just verified how they're doing it. Let's just go back to this one. Now, what's this coming up? Oh, it's another ship. That's kind of weird looking. Are we going to get the angle on that one?
it's kind of
All right, so another chair. All right. And have we seen anything in this one that's strange? Looks like the post is there, but it's sort of got bent. Sort of been bent strangely, isn't it?
out there. Let's just
Now it's coming unbent slowly as they're
look
rotating.
around.
What's that? A snowboarder? He kind of looks weird, doesn't he? Distorted. Almost looks like he's got no lower half of the body there. What's that, Blank? Could it be a UFO? Oh, alien from the UFO. Go on, Blank, get into the groove. Actually, start doing more.
And see if
Shilling.
it comes in other.
So yeah, it's what we're seeing here. Starting to see it sort of go crazy, right? Look at the little bands going across there. Full of errors. What's it gonna be?
Other parts of the Google Earth imagery as we randomly kind of go in the location, and there it is.
Straight to it.
Again, it seems to have.
So we're seeing all the corruptions in that video as he rotated around. He didn't point them out at all, which then puts little doubts that what we're seeing here is actually even real. So let's grab that and enhance it. Maybe is that a good one? See the clouds in a different location there too. See that? It's got more cloud behind it. Let's just grab that one as well. Run it through some filters. Yeah, I have to do it full screen. Slicked area. Is it going to come up? Where's Gabber? Gabber crashed, has he? Have I got it? Oh, I don't trust that one. I think we got it now. Sometimes they catch planes in the sky too, so you've got to be aware of that one too. Could be someone that's thrown objects as well. Can't discount that, but it's unlikely because we didn't see anyone that was even remotely close enough to this to be thrown a frisbee. So it's not going to be a frisbee, it's going to be artificially bent and distorted from what it really is. Okay, and we got that one. What else we got that we can snap?
Have like an underbelly and some kind of black ring around it, and
which is lies.
A little white light within the black ring that
come on, zoom in onto it.
Circles the craft, if that's what it indeed is.
Come on, zoom right onto it. Come on.
Definitely broad daylight, and you could go to Google Earth and look for yourself. Again, this is.
We could, if you gave coordinates, Blake. But I'm not sure if anyone's actually managed to find them in the side chat.
Isn't CGI unless Google Earth is playing games. We're putting out the evidence as it comes.
Evidence, guys.
I'm just wondering.
But doing no proper analysis on it.
Anybody over there?
I see. Also, when it goes down to this artificial view, how it sort of wraps a two-dimensional image and stretches it, and it looks all crazy.
Mount Shasta, as they're skiing, maybe have caught this on their cameras.
See, the other thing that skiers use, I believe, are those paragliding chutes, right? That are shaped like a. So that's another possibility.
It's interesting as we keep looking around.
And you're just not seeing the strings on it, and it might be
Around to see
someone using one of those miniature paraski things. Let's just bring that up as another possibility, but I don't think so. But I think it's just a simple pine cone. Glider, is it? No, what's it called? Parachute? Surf? I don't know. Snow. I don't know what they're called. These things here, are they used for snowboarding? Because it did look like there was a snowboarder there, but these ones I would have thought would have shown up a wee bit more thicker than what we're seeing on the screen. But it could be something like that where you don't see the cables, right? Do you see the cables? Very hard to see the cables. But could it be just an angle thing? Because we did actually see a snowboarder there in the image. So that's one thing we've got to keep in possibility. That it could possibly be something like this. Would they be using an all white one though? Could be using something like that. That looks very similar, doesn't it? So if we could bend that downwards to the right angle, do we see any symmetry in the image? But we got none that's sort of the right perspective here. So they're still quite thick there. Okay, we've got water ski ones now. Here's a white one. Now we have seen these ones on third phase before, where it's been a surf kite. But really blurry, out of focus ones. It could be a clear one they're using with a lead and black edge. So anyway, just keep that one in mind too. Let's do some analysis on the image. Okay. Oh, I haven't brought it across. I better do that now. Hey Gabber, jump on voice. It's up and running. You're finally woken up. Downloads. We're doing third phase so far. It's already taken up a bit of time. Hey Gabber, how's it going?
Hello. G'day, mate.
Yeah, so, were you sleeping in still, were you?
Yeah, I was up all night editing
Yeah.
videos and translating into Chinese and doing subtitles, and I just passed out. I got to like upload. I uploaded my video to YouTube,
Yeah.
and then I did the subtitles, and I finished the subtitles, and I did all the grammar checks because you have to check every single line of text to speech that the AI translates. It messes it all up. So I have to redo all of that, and then I have to do the same when it translates to Chinese. You got to redo the translation again and check every line.
Yeah.
And then my computer crashed, gave me a black screen,
Oh
and
no.
I just reset the computer and went, I'm going to sleep. This is too much for me. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Windows bugs.
Yeah.
Paint.net.
I
Yeah.
had nothing running. I turned everything off, so I had maximum RAM and VRAM and everything. It was
Yeah,
just
this
Windows
takes
just crapped
Just
itself.
takes a bad coding error and it writes over memory that it shouldn't, and bang, gone.
Doesn't matter. I got all the work done. I just got to like upload and make thumbnails.
Yeah, you're probably paranoid
Yeah.
like me. Like as you're working on something, you save it every 2 minutes because you know it's going to probably crash on you.
I save it every 30 seconds because I don't want
Yeah,
to
there you
redo what I
go.
did 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, so you're no different. You've learnt the hard way, like I have. Okay, so this is apparently a flying saucer. I've put down a couple of possibilities that have been in the past. That could be a snowboarder kite. for towing it along. Also, it could be a pine cone. You know,
What is this garbage? Is this third phase of moon? What is this garbage? What do they do? Just look at Google Earth and look at weird crap in Google Earth. Is this the best they got?
Seems to be. It's pretty sad, isn't it?
What a trash can channel. This is all they do. Oh, look at this. We found this in Google Earth. No one cares. No one cares.
It's a UFO, man. UFO. So...
How did the Google Earth go in the snow? Did they have a snowmobile Google Earth?
Well, you can see if it's a UFO, it's out of focus, which means that's in motion, right? So that thing, whatever it is moving. But I don't think it's alien craft by any means. It's going to be something natural or
Starper.
A natural with artifact added in. Okay, let's just have a look at this one. This one had more of a cloud behind it.
Hey Jasper, hey Wheels, how you going?
It depends on the CPU now, though. So that's just mucking around with the brightness and contrast. Well, that's not really good enough. Color swap might help us a bit better.
Have you seen the new graphics cards? 4090? Oh my lord.
Yeah, they're as big as a PC, are they?
They're as big as a PlayStation, bigger than a PlayStation 5. Just a graphics card. I don't know how I'm going to fit it in my case. Like, I want one because I can do it with my AI generation like 10 times quicker. I'll be like pumping out thousands of AI photos, but you need a 1200 watt power supply, a new gen power supply, because apparently you can use your old power supply with a plastic adapter, but they've been melting. The adapters have been melting, so you've got to get the new power supply.
Yes, my CPU needs a couple more cores in it. Now you can see here we haven't got much range of colours.
Actually, there's a lot of room in my case. It would fit. Yeah, it would fit. It's just, god damn, it's big. It's like putting a toaster, a huge double toaster in.
See, it kind of looks like it comes around and zooms around this way while the camera's capturing it. So I'd say that's not a surf kite. And you can see here it breaks off. It doesn't actually go around to form right around the object.
It's not very common for people skiing to have a kite, because they're skiing and they're like the strings and they hit the moguls and the bumps, and it's just a mess. No one really does snowboard or ski.
Yeah, especially around wheelchair lifts, right?
Yeah, and then the strings hit the T-bar or the forklift chair, and you're wrapped around something. It's just, there's too many obstacles.
I still think it's a pine cone, and we're seeing the shape of... you ever seen a pine cone, though? So what would that be there? That would be where the stem is, right? I think there's some snow underneath it, and this one here is probably not one of the better images to process. I think we got some artifacts in there. You can see how it sort of joins up there with this.
Oh, you got a lot of effects in your paint on there.
Yeah, so you can see how we get artifacts, you know, depending on how you muck around with it. So you can see this cloud is sort of blending in with this one, because we know that it's corrupting the image. So we're only getting probably half of it. We're not getting that image this side of it. I think that's got lost. And it's filming the cloud, and it's merged that into the cloud, so it looks like it's coming out of a cloud, but it's not. Pinecone, yeah. Let's have a look. So we'll probably rule out it being one of these, because it doesn't seem to fit it on that too well, I don't think. And it's near the ski lift lines, right?
I just don't think this third phase of Moon channel is very professional if they're just running around looking at odd odd artifacts and weird stitching errors in Google Earth. Like,
Okay, pine cone. Let's start with that one. You can see the
they're not very
pine cones.
professional.
Pine cones have these little type of leaves on it that's are very UFO-like, right? And they have little seeds in them. I don't know if anyone's actually played around with a pine cone in their life, but they have these seeds that drop out and a gust of wind, and of course that's how it sort of spreads. The baby pine cone seeds further away from the parent, so it doesn't grow next to its parent and suck out all the nutrients out the ground. So it's counteractive, you see. They want them to blow in the wind and act like almost like gliders and glide for miles, you know, blowing around. But I'm just trying to find. We might have to put a seed and. But
Wheels
also,
doesn't reckon it's a pine cone. Wheels says a pine cone, no man, lol.
It's a pine cone seed though.
Pine cone seed.
Seed, yeah. They have these seeds in them which are really, and it just has to come down just right past the backpack when it was capturing the scene, right? So it has that sort of roundness to it in the image there, but I want a really close up of a seed. Here you go. Remember those ones? They're helicopter seeds. They drop out the pine cones and they spin around. Looks like a helicopter. They're helicopter ones, but they're not all like that. The seed and the wing. It looks like a bug wing, right? It's quite clever, Mother Nature. So what we're seeing here is this, but here, the rest of it got chopped off because we saw corruption in the video all around that. So we're just seeing this part of it fly. You can see the edge here is very dark, just like in the picture. You can see these ones are natural. And those ones are even more strangely shaped, right? So if you took a really close up of that flying past your camera, and because it's got a high spin rate on their cameras and high capture rate, you know, it's got I'm not sure if they'll tell us, but they've got a really high. So here's a seed that's popping out now. And here's some here that's more rounded. That someone's drawn, but not actually photographed it. See what I mean? So if that's coming down, have we lost it here? Where's the image?
How's your star watching been going, Wheels? You like star watching, buddy?
So there you go. There's another one that we should get a copy of and zoom in to that one. So that one you can see is vastly different than the other one. Because if you go back to that one, it's actually got that's part of it shown, right? That's probably a bit of snow, you know, a bit of snow on it as it's spinning coming down, and the Google camera's only caught half of it here. I think it's a pine cone seed, and we're not going to solve it by this image. Let's just try the filter on that one before we move on. But I'll bring up some examples if we can find them.
Seed's got a wing, so it flies.
Yeah, it's got a
If
wing
it was
on
a
it.
seed, it was a seed flying in the wind, it would have that wing. You would see the wing somewhere in the photo.
That's what we're seeing. We're seeing the wing. You're just not seeing you're not seeing the seed because it's got broken off. It could have been broken off, but I think maybe it's part of a camera artifact as well.
See?
But I'll show you some examples in a minute. Just give us a chance. And then it becomes more conclusive. I have covered this in the past. Like you get butterfly that's half a butterfly, or it looks like a demonic butterfly. They've caught butterfly flying past the backpack camera. In the wrong section. Wonder why I couldn't find it. Okay. Let's just try that on that bigger image.
Wheel says, no, it's been too cold. It snowed today, so I'm unable to go out tonight.
Yeah, he said earlier.
Put your snowboard jacket on. I go out when it's -2 degrees Celsius. I put my snowboard jacket on, my hoodie on. I get those hotties hand warmers. My fingers go numb after operating the tripod for about 10 minutes. I've got to put my hands inside my snowboard jacket with hotties hand warmers. This one's not dedicated Star Watcher.
No. No. We don't want to do that. Yeah.
It's been raining. It's been raining and cloudy here. I couldn't even capture we had a blood moon. There was a blood moon, full moon a couple of days ago. I couldn't even capture that one.
Yeah.
It's been raining and cloudy.
Yeah, it's been pretty much cloudy here as well.
I started making videos instead.
So let's just see if we can find some other images. So let's find some of the... I was going to take a snapshot of the other one, but I think probably just wasting our time trying to enhance that one. Google... what do you call it? Artifacts. Street View. Let's see what comes up. See if we can find the butterfly one again. That was quite good. It was like a demon, huge mothership coming out the sky. Oh, I'll just get that sorted out. Does anyone get hundreds of digital artifacts in Google Earth? Yep, we sure do. Images. Alright, so let's have a look. Ooh, what's that one? Digital artifacts in Google. So let's have a look at that one. It's got a website.
What's the use in showing artifacts and stitching errors in Google Earth when there's no eyewitnesses to describe the craft that was photographed?
So we can find something similar to the one we're just seeing. Hopefully, that's the reason I'm doing it. I can't see
when you got eyewitness report, they say it was this color, it was this shape, it was doing this. So when you look at the photo, you can compare it to the eyewitness report and go, oh, we can see where the truth has been said.
Yeah.
You got nothing to compare it to when it's just a photo in Google Earth. It could be anything.
Yeah.
It's really poor research. I think it's really poor research by Third Phase of the Moon.
Yeah, if you had an eyewitness account that said saw it, and here it is caught on Google Image at the time.
Yeah.
Then that'd be more credible, I guess.
You're telling me a whole mountain full of skiers and snowers didn't see it? Somebody would have seen it.
Well, it hasn't come with artifact, unfortunately. Let's see, Street View, Google Street View. Let's put butterfly in, see if we can find butterflies. Oh.
I can't believe there's people that sit there all day long, 10 hours a day, looking at Google Earth trying to find UFOs.
They do, though. They do.
They got nothing to do. They got no life. No life.
Okay, what do we got in this one? Hey, a butterfly. Is it? Street View. Okay, that one looks like it's okay, though. So you can see how close they get to the camera. And what do we got here? Another butterfly. Street View. Where's the corrupted ones? I like the corrupted ones. UFO, here we go. UFO on Street View. Here's another one. Okay. Open that one. Okay. Pine Oak Road. Where is it? Where's the corruption? 2022 Google in the sky there.
The portal opening up over the road. That's near Skinwalker Ranch.
I don't see it. What they're pointing out to on that one. Okay, let's go down. Here we go. So this is an example of what happens with butterflies. And it looks very similar to the image that we got, where you got the cloud behind, and you got what looks like it's all sort of coming out the cloud, right? But you can see it's got that one's got a straighter line on it because it's got a lot more colour in it. So yeah, you can see greater detail on that one because it's obviously closer to the camera than the other one that we're looking at. But yeah, if you flip that, it would be similar to the image that we're currently watching, right? Except for it's a pine cone wing, not a butterfly wing. We'll just keep on looking because some of them are kind of crazy.
It's GUFON been going off in Twitter.
And there's that one again.
It's GUFON been going off in Twitter, Paul.
Yeah, it has a little bit. He's saying I don't know what I'm talking about. Is he posted more?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. My computer logged out, so he logged out of Twitter, and that I haven't logged in. I don't really want to know.
I've actually got it here.
To say nothing.
See, yeah. I posted up this initial one here, right?
I'm just going to ignore him because nothing he says makes logical sense. He's just a stoner.
I've said here, could it be? Could it be? You know how they always say, could it be this? Could it be this? Let's say everything so GUFON can defend us. We said that. Laugh out loud. Third phase edit again. Google camera artifact with something moving like bug, bird, or leaf, or some cloud behind, and Google he's come attacking. Why curved? Why? Stay tuned for the next live show. Laugh out loud. I think it's a leaf, but has some snow on the side and stem too. Hence white bit seen on the side, and some artifact distortion. And Google said, "You are such a genius." Not, and he's put up this. Some sort of suspended LED light, I guess.
Why is he reviewing your work now for?
I don't know. He thinks he's got the answer, and then he's gone down here. I said, that's not what it is. And he said, it could be anything. How will you or anyone know what the object is? You will never know. It's impossible. Well,
you're just searching truth. You're trying to figure it out. That's all you're doing.
I said, I do research and have seen this before in images. Images can be distorted or missing parts too. My mind stores images and is super fast pattern making in 3D. This is why I was well respected in my field and was paid $65 an hour, as I was worth 2 people, and when I left they had to hire 2 people.
It's not worth half a person. He's not worth half a person now.
No. Yes. Okay, that's it. I think there was another one. Someone's blocked me. There was another reply to it somewhere, but anyway, doesn't matter. So yeah, he keeps on trolling me. He just can't leave me alone, can he? But yeah, what's his answer to it? He reckons it could be anything, guys. So that doesn't really solve it. You know, people want
GUFON does no analysis of anything. He claims all this work and stuff, but he never analyzes anything. He never does constructive criticism or compares it to anything else that's similar. He does no research whatsoever. No research, nothing. Just like he didn't research who I was, and he was saying, "Oh, Gabber is Paul's second alt account, and he's trolling everyone." And I'm like, what?
Okay, so you can see leaves come down too and land on the camera, which probably stuffs them up. Now look at this one. If we can get to it, I have to open it up that way. Look at this one. Yeah, so they probably have to scrub that one, wouldn't they, eventually, and redo the street, because what happened is, how does that happen, right? You've got a branch that's going across the screen here, by the looks of it. Is it? What's that line going across? Actually, it might not be a branch. It kind of looks like a branch, though. It looks like a chunk of leaves that's sort of blown in the wind across their view as they're walking. Okay, let's see what else comes up. Have come across better ones in the past, but it's just a matter of finding the right keywords. And look at that blurry mess. What's happened there? Why has it been censored?
Will says, matter of time until they search in AI-generated images, they will just hack Gabber's images. Lol. Didn't Tyler have this one on his channel like 3 years ago? Wills asks.
Yep.
What Will says is right. When you actually have a team that does research, you can figure things out, you know?
Yeah. I was hoping to find some, but yeah, it's a bit hard working out how to get UFO, maybe. Okay, a lot of people class them as UFOs, so probably get more that way. Here we go. So this is what Scott C. Warren said was a UFO, guys. This one here, lens flare. Now, everyone should be able to see that as a lens flare. There's that dome camera produces these strange pink ones on Google View for some reason.
Yeah, you can see the light underneath it. It's lens flare.
Yeah, and
the light, there's a huge light right underneath it. You can barely see it, which is part of the lens flare.
And I bet if we open that link up, Scott C. Warren, the third biggest shill on ufology, his name will probably be on it, probably. Rest of it's still available. Looks like it's thinking about it. Got that. And that's not going to open it up for us. Oh, right, now it is. So we can zoom in on that image a bit better now. There we go, look. So, because it's a dome shape that it's filming through, if any of the sunlight happens to bounce off it at the right angle, you get these little pink dome type UFO effects. You can see it's not a solid craft. Zooming in right there. Oh yeah, is it Scott C. Warren? Scott C. Warren, has it got his name on it? Texas, Google. It was pointed out to us by Andrew Dove. Okay. Scott C. Warren hasn't got his hand on this one then. Okay. I bet we can find one that's got his name on it. And that shows really poor researcher, if that's the case. Google Street View. Have we got anyone that's from UK? Because he's always on the UK ones. ABC News. There's that butterfly one again. What's that one? Butterfly? Yeah, that's the butterfly one again. Texas. What's wrong with that one? Weirdest thing. What's wrong with that one? Apart from it's all looking distorted. I can't see anything in that image. That's pretty blurry if that's on Street View. What's this one? Look at this one, guys. Yeah, mothership. Yeah, what's that one, guys? Any clues?
Astrotrain. That's Astrotrain.
Could be, but you can see again.
That's the beam. That's the beam on top of the car where the camera hangs off.
You can see here how it's distorted on the edge again, very much like all the images we've looked at so far, where you're getting a clipped off image, right? So, kind of looks like a tool, doesn't it, that someone may have thrown at the car. It's well possible that people get fed up with Google and threw a screwdriver at them. It certainly looks like, yeah, it looks like something that's fallen down somewhere. I wonder what I wonder if they looked into that one. Let's just have a look. Like I said, you can find some better images than what you can find on third phase. 19 more bizarre Google. Okay, this is what we're on. A speedo season. Okay. There, that's kind of bizarre. Why do you want to show that? Japanese pigeon. Yeah, that's kind of getting creepy now. We want to the artifacts, you dumb sods. Kite flying. This is not strange, this is just plain creepy. What's wrong with this one? Half people. Look at this one. This guy obviously was walking in front of the camera. Look, the head. So yeah, you can't trust anything on Google Earth, Google Moon, because this is the sort of thing that happens. Stitching errors and what's this one? What's wrong with this one? That's kind of weird. Is it the bar going across? Looks too long. Tug of war over a railway line. What's this one? Jetliner. Okay. Okay. Like abandoned plane. Okay, they found a... Yeah, it does look like a plane, but obviously that plane was flying in the sky when the satellite took it, right? Okay, let's just keep on going.
Because there's no... The wings would have flown off. The first thing when a plane crashes, the wings fly off.
Fire hydrant, is it? Long Beach. That's pretty cool. Street view. Here we go. What's this one? Ah, missing head, a ghost. Yeah, so we're trying... someone with a cigarette coming towards the camera. What's this one? A dog? Someone's thrown up there. Oh, right, it's one of those crazy balloons that you can get, right? Looks like a dog or a dinosaur balloon or something like that, probably.
Dinosaur balloon.
What's this one? Contrails, is it? Some well-timed bird dropping. Ah, bird dropping on the lens. There you go, bird dropping. Damn, I bet that guy was pissed off. And again, you can see it's got a smudge point. See the smudge? And where the images have been stitched together. And what's this one? Has 9 cameras. Street View has 9 cameras, and one of them seems to have captured a mysterious foreign object in its frame. It looks like San Francisco is about to be invaded by UFO. Oh, the Astrotrain. Okay, aliens have already landed. So they didn't say what it is. I'm hoping they were actually going to tell us. It does look like a tool though, doesn't it? Could it be something that flew off the camera? Because it does spin around quite fast. I don't know. And what we got here, lawn. Alright, some kids statue or something. So yeah, I thought that was going to be really good, but it was a bit disappointing. Yeah, so let's just keep on looking for. I was actually trying to find more of these pink UFOs. There's another one. They're all over the place. You can find Indian.
We're being invaded. Alien invasion.
Yeah, look at this one. It's got a chemtrail, releasing chemtrails on humans. Google Maps weirdest thing.
It's reptilians releasing gas over the town that turns us into wanting to change, you know, it's turning us into trannies.
Here's another butterfly, I guess. Looks kind of weird. You see what I mean? It could be a bird. I think that's the tail fin there at the back here. And that's the wings flapping as it's taken off.
It's reptilians spraying gas over the town, causing all the young people to have sex changes so that
I would
we don't procreate.
say that's a hawk or something like that. Anyway, there's another UFO, but it's low on the ground. If that doesn't show you that it's street view lens flare, right? Then you're bonkers, because that means there's really tiny aliens flying around in pink ships. Here's another one using sighting on Google Maps. Again, that's probably a bug that's out of focus this time, like a bee or something. Now you're going to find lots of these. Bird, is it? Yeah, that looks like a bird. And this one here, what's that, guys? If you followed me over the years, you know what that one was. It looks like Astrotrain again. No, it's actually a watermark. It's one of Google's. No, it's a watermark. It's actually a watermark, and it even fooled Scott Brando for a time. He thought it was a water droplet on the lens, which kind of looks like it, but then it's got these holes at the bottom. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I'll see if I can open it up and see if I've got the actual clear image of the watermark, and then you can sort of compare it. Click on that, then click on that. Let's see, and they might have it. New Zealand Herald, this one. Gets around the world. I wonder if they got the right answer though. So it's in this image, but you can't see it, but it's a really tiny watermark, and they zoom in on it. A grey spherical orb spotted on Google Earth. I bet it was also Scott C. Warren for that one. Was it? Courtesy. Spotted near Shelvin Rock Mountain. It's clearly fake.
Shelving Rock Mountain.
Additionally, the orb resembles a logo very common found when using Google Earth features on Android. Okay, it only shows up on Android. Dumbest out there. That's Google Photosphere logo. Okay, have they got a picture of it? No. So some of the commenters got it, right? Photosphere logo. So we have to search that one. And hopefully we get some images. Okay, so it's looking like this one here. Okay, so that's what it is. They put a watermark of that. So let's go back to the image. Whereabouts was it? There you go, there. You want to do it side by side. Okay, you can see that's got the two peaks in the middle there, and a little circle up the top right, and the three lines down the bottom. Makes it look like a mothership of some sort. And if you go back to here, there's the 3 blobs, and there's a little point of light I was talking about, and the mountain range. So it's one of their logos, and it's on Android apparently. There you go. There's another version of it there. That's not the same logo. Right. 360 they call it. Okay, so there's the image there. You can see the peaks. And that circle is obviously part of the 360. I can't read it on the logo. And the lines underneath. I don't know if you can see 360 written on it. It's probably there, but we just can't see it. Blurred out. Anyway, that one's solved. I'm pretty sure Scott C. Warren put it up as a UFO. And probably, I think it was on Tyler. Tyler put it up as well, didn't he? And third phase. Okay. No, they went on Street View. What else we got? Anything worth looking at? What's that one? Looks very blurry, whatever it is. Is that Street View? I think that's probably all we're going to get, is these ones. So that you can see, this is obviously on one of these fraud channels. Is that Scott C. Warren there, is it? It could be. It looks a bit like him. Let me just have a look. Guarantee he'll be Shill in it. HuffPost. Is that Scott C. Warren? Does anyone know? Let's have a look. He's the worst one for doing this sort of stuff. And that's why Tyler uses it. Trout Creek. Because Scott gets his name mentioned. Here we go. I told ya! As ever, it's the work of UFO hunter Scott Warren, but they left out his middle name. He has covered previously for various feats of non-Earth shattering ufology. This guy's been featured on so many TV documentaries because they've used his fake UFOs in their documentaries and news that he thinks he's famous now. If you ever go to his channel, he's always got the badges up. ABC, Travel TV, Sci-Fi Channel. He's been on all of them. I knew it was going to be him. He's such a shill, that guy. Anyway, I was hoping for pictures of some leaves that were coming down. I have seen them, but I can't seem to nail it today by the looks of it. Well, here's a strange one. Whoa. Google Earth and Sky. So what's that? Looks like a plane at the front there doing something crazy, is it? Like afterburner. Well, that one's certainly strange, isn't it? It just shows you what you can get. Could it even be a kite that someone's flying in the sky? And they've just caught it on Street View cameras. Here's a strange one. Is it a bug or a leaf or what? Good question. Anyway, don't know if I'm going to find any more. Oh, right, that could be a leaf. Let's see. Could be a stick and a leaf or something. There are better ones than that. I know Scott Brando has put up some interesting ones. But it looks like bird. Looks like I'm not going to get many leaf ones. Water droplets, is it? Someone's comparing the Google logo, was it, to water droplets. Look at that. What's that one? What's that one there? It's written in, was it South American? Spanish? Yeah. Well, that's fun having a look at all these different things. It's pointless. So here's one here. Again, I'm not sure if it's a leaf. You can see it's got that blurriness, the dark cloud at the edge of it, just like all the other ones have. Where it's sort of merged a cloud over top of the object because of the way it's stitched together. It could have been a leaf coming down that one. Cows up the top. A UFO releasing some moo-moos. I think that's about it. And what's that one? Possibly a bird, isn't it? A seagull, far away. Nah, that's it. Enough of those ones. I've had enough. Okay, what's happened? So, is that all of it on that one?
Indeed is. Definitely broad daylight. And you could go to Google Earth and look for yourself. Again, this isn't CG.
No, we can't, because you didn't give us the coordinates.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go to Google Earth.
No.
Type those coordinates in, and it's
Coordinates.
Type in what coordinates?
Yeah, exactly. He's got coordinates coming up here, maybe.
it's still there as of 2022.
No, no coordinates there.
Again, we want to thank Mike Kings for giving us a heads up on this.
Mike King, what are you doing on there giving it to him? He said Kings, though. Mike King, you got a double life. So, what do we got in the side chaps anyway? 18 wells. It's Lesar's beak from Transformers. El Picaesco. Missile. Was it a missile launch on that Google Earth one, you reckon? Don't think so. I don't think they'd be launching a missile over a populated area like that, be it White Sands or something like that. Yeah, but Beast is on the side posting. When you actually have a team that does the research, you can figure it out. Yep. That does help. And also if you got location, time stamp, and direction looking. And that does help too. Did Tyler have this one on his channel like 3 years ago? Yep. You've probably recognised some of them. A matter of time until they search into AI. Yep, you're right. Thanks, Gabber. I'm fine. Okay, we're caught up there, I think. Yep. So I don't think they say anything more apart from just talk nonsense. They don't do any analysis on it, right? And there could even be a water droplet on the lens there. Or a really bright cloud. But it kind of looks like a water droplet.
Brent?
Yeah, Blake, Mount Shasta is a hot spot. There's been many sightings of UFOs. Now, Google Earth is kind of like a Galileo project, you could say. They got cameras all over the world looking up. Why wouldn't they capture a UFO on their Google imagery? It's
Well, so far they haven't, and it's all been artifacts and explained away.
Possible, but I'm not 100% sure that this is UFO. I'm still on the fence.
They used to have in the past on a different camera where they used to have planes fly at 1,000 feet. And you used to get these little sort of like silver bead UFOs appear on Google Earth, which there was a TV show that tried to replicate it, and the closest they got was actually putting an ice crystal on the lens that formed from a water droplet, and it looked identical. But I haven't seen many of those posted around lately. Who's still posting those ones around as possible UFOs? And I think I saw it on Twitter recently. Who was it? I think it was UFO Joe Merger was posting it around still. And it's absolute cobblers, right? These people just don't see as everything see all the things I do, because I've watched a lot of documentaries. I've looked at lots of videos and lots of research on it, and seen people replicate things as well. But yeah, looks like it's just no more on that one. So that's the phase done with.
And it definitely seems that.
So this is talking nonsense here. I bet GUFON's going to be talking about it today, is he? But anyway, moving on. I posted a link to that one. You can have a say on it, but I think it is now a pine seed, not a pine leaf. Because they do have like needle type things as leaves, don't they? Google Earth tweet. So that can go. So yeah, I was going to bring up Discord again and go through your images. I think I'll just keep that image. Oh. If I can grab it, it won't let me grab it when it's zoomed in. And I'll put it there in that folder. It's not going to let me do it. Oh, it looks like it did in the end. My computer's just dragging a bit. So we just have a look at some of the things that you guys have posted up. I'll just free up some memory here though. Let's save. Discord, where's it disappeared to? Huh? I didn't close it, did I? Maybe I did. Oh, here we go. Okay, so yeah, 18 mils. Make sure you post it into your thread because it gets messy otherwise. You've put it into the top bit instead of your thread underneath. Anyway, you sent us this one off your friend's thing. Did you find out any more information on it? Date and time. As you can see, it's really hard to see. House roof and some tree of some sort. And there's meant to be a UFO in that. Oh, accidentally clicked. I need to clean that screen sometime. So there's a dark image here. It's really hard to make out, and there's meant to be something close to it above. I think there's a bit of dirt on the screen there, but it's a bit hard to see because dirt on the screen shows up on the white background. Okay, go to the next image. That one's not terribly good. I think I had to run it through a bit of enhancements just to even see it. Again, can't see much in it. And you can see how out of focus even the roof line and the tree is. So you got a time there of 10:11. What's the date now? Might better. Have we got a location? Yeah, he's saying it's an aeroplane. yeah. One of them clearly is. The other one's a wee bit hard to tell. How do I close that down? Okay. So what I did is I ran it through some filters, as you see, and I overlaid the one I thought was visible, and you can see it sort of matches like a 747. So to verify that on flight radar would be the next thing to see if I'm really accurate here in my photo layering and sharpening skills. And of course GUFON would say I'm completely wrong because he's a moron. Okay, so and then you say that's not it. You're saying there's another object, so you've zoomed in there, which we couldn't see, but you can see there's the 747 underneath. And most likely, if there's a plane, could the other one also be a plane that's at higher elevation going away from the camera? Did he say it was hovering, or was it constantly looked like it was moving left and right? So this one looks like it's heading this way, and this one here looks like it's banking going heading this way. But when I zoomed in on it, there's the object there, and that's the best I could get of it, guys. It could be another small plane like a Learjet, I thought, maybe flying higher up, moving away on a banking angle, which would mean it would form the L shape there, but it could easily be a small commercial jet too. There you go. So I don't know. You can't see any definable features like you could in the bigger image. Like it had sort of like a 747 bubble to it. So I did ask him to try and get more information, because, and then he put up this one here, which we can have a look at too, which is claimed as his Astrotrain. And I said, no, this is clearly going to be CGI of a plane that they filmed on another video, and they cookie cutted it. And that's actually a cloud behind a plane here that's blurry. And you can see how it angles up here at the back where the tail fin would be. But obviously you don't always pick up the tail fin. Especially if it's a white one and it's on a cloudy thing, but if they cropped out this with a cloud, they're going to cut off the tail anyway. So I had a look at that one too. He was saying it's because of these things here looking like square windows. That is an Astrotrain sighting. And I said, I got you now. So I tried to cut out the cloud that was added on the top and just focus on the shape of the plane here, I believe, which is what I got down to here, although there's a wee bit of cloud still showing there. And I thought, well, they don't look like windows. They look like windows here. This looks like where the wing would be, and where you're getting compression artifacts due to shadows because of the wings, and the jet engine would be there. And this looks like where the tail fin would be, and again you're getting shadows. Probably even a logo. It could be a logo. Colour of the logo pattern on the side of the plane. And I thought it sort of matched closer to a white plane, something similar to that. and I've overlaid it here, and you can see where the shadows would be where the wing goes. It's just compression artifacts, right, of a moving object. So yeah, the front bit didn't line up quite nicely with a small jet plane, 2-engine job. But yeah, so that's that video from South America, and we might be able to play it. Oh right, where's the link to the video? How do I close it down again? Alright, just click off the side. Is there a link to the video? I think you gave it to me, didn't you? Why can't I see it now? I was going to play the video. I could have sworn you had it posted in here. That's really strange. Oh, is this the one? Oh, here we go. It might be this one. Oh. Okay, we've got to watch out for that. UFO NNG. So this is where you got an image from this video, I believe. Okay. So we've got a regular plane, that's obviously. And the other object shoots out from behind it. You just can't see it there. So even how it's coming down, an angle here even looks like that might even be edited, but it could be shaken off the camera. And you saw something shoot off really quickly here. Wait till he slows it down. It looks so fake though. Sorry, it looks fake. Oh, I haven't. We'll put some music on it. There we go. Slowing it down with handshake still. It hasn't stabilized it. Here's the UFO. It keeps on muting, stupid thing. Oh yeah, so that's that object that you zoomed right in before there of the picture.
Doesn't look right. Why does it come out of the cloud for? Doesn't look right.
It comes out from behind the plane. It just shows out of nowhere, which is kind of really strange, isn't it? I think he zooms into it again. It's definitely CGI.
It pops out of the plane.
See,
like,
look.
It doesn't pop out of the cloud. It pops out of the plane.
Yeah, which is totally fake, isn't it? Look, there it is. Yeah, you can see it's got some masking errors there too. It's got this sort of cloud. This doesn't seem right.
The direction it's flying, it would have come in front of the plane, not like behind the plane like it did.
So you got this blurriness here. If you keep playing it slows it down though. Comes out slowly out of that cloud.
Look, that looks really weird to me. Looks CGI. We know it's from two different videos because that's been cookie cutted, as we saw. It looked like a cloud behind to make it into a UFO shape, but there's no color whiteness in this whole video, right? And it's also clearer than the object here, which makes no sense whatsoever. The blurriness is not the same. And I bet if we, so you can see here, that's the clearest we've got, and there's too much detail compared to the other plane. I'm not sure if you can see the detail. See here it's blurred, try to match with the plane, but at the very end they give it away as the frame gets clearer, you see. It's too clear all of a sudden. It's
gone from that blurriness to a really sharp frame at the very end. You can see how far it shot through the video, so you can sense that it's CGI because there's something off about it. Alright. And there's no really motion blur, so to speak, going in the right direction. It looks like the motion blur is going in that direction, not this direction that it should be doing. Anyway, 18 Wells actually thought it was real. but we're going to have to gradually train him up to try and spot fakes. But because he said it looked like the Astrotrain because of the square blocks on it. But yeah, no, that's a fake. So his mate's one, we can have a quick look at that, I guess, on Flight Radar, hopefully. And,
it's dodgy to me. It's really dodgy to me.
Yeah. And we can have a look at your ones too. So let's see. I haven't mucked around on Flight Radar for a while. Now we got Plane Finder and Flight Tracker. Which one was it? Can't remember which one was which. That one? What was that? Oh yeah, that's that one. Looks like I've lost my membership. So we want to go to America. Normally starts off over Europe, I think. Yeah. Oh, so that's currently all the planes in the sky. So then I can plug my CPU down. Normally tells you how many's in the sky at the same time. There's a maximum of 15,000, and currently there's 100,000. I mean 10,678 in the sky at the moment, and on the screen at the moment we only got 1,500, it reckons. I thought that would have been all of them on the screen. Anyway, so we want to go down to Oregon, I guess. Is that where your mate is? Need to go down, down, down. Look at all the planes over USA. How can I scroll it down? Why is it not scrolling? Here we go. Oregon. Oh, still getting more busy. So it must have been... Has it changed here now? I would have thought it would have said the number that's currently visible in the viewfinder. I think it's wrong, because what I've done is I've scaled up my DPI and they haven't adjusted the browser for DPI changes, and it only thinks I'm looking at a small chunk of the map instead of all of it. So it's telling the stats wrong here, but there's actually too many planes for me to track. Okay, what have we got up at the top here? Have we gone too high? I think we have. Too many planes on the screen. Washington, Oregon, here we go. So we need to look for a city. Right, he's in California. So that's further down. San Antonio. Can you see that on the map? It's really hard for me to see some of these labels unless I really zoom in. You can see now it reckons I've got 54 on the screen, and that probably would be about right. Down here, Six Rivers, Santa Rosa, San Francisco. You can see where the airport is. I think I've probably gone past it, have I? San Antonio. Oh right, that's Texas. No. San Antonio. I thought that was Texas. So we need to get the right place first before we wind back. It's complicated software, and we also have to figure out the time into UTC time, which can be tricky with time, daylight savings time. Okay, so where is Saint Antonio? Any clues, Gab? Is it further up, further down?
San Antonio. I got no idea where America is. It's all New Mexico, California, Arizona to me.
Santa Rosa, Sacramento, is it? What's that one say? It's got to be down this way. Has to be. Down here somewhere. Too many planes. We need to hide some. What do we got there? San Luis, Santa Maria. What's 18 wells? Sorry. Santiago. Okay, that changes it. Santiago. King. Did I read King Country there somewhere? King City. I don't even seen any S's. Santa Cruz. This one won't allow me to zoom in and scroll at the same time. Let's see. Let's type it in. See if we've got an airport close by. That's if it allows me to copy it. Okay, what do we got coming up? Not found. Okay, get rid of the CA on the end maybe. There we go. Okay, could be that one at the top then, could it? What's the similar names? Show on map. Please do. Okay, where are we gone? Here we go. Is that the place? Well, Pasricio. Is it in the right place? Argentina. Okay, and then we run into a problem. So they obviously got the same name in South America as well in California. Damn it. San Diego. So you can see the problem is it's a lot easier to use the app in real time when you're sky watching, because then you can take a snapshot of the screen and say, there you go, there's no commercial jets in the sky, right? But when you're doing, trying to trace back to the location, San Diego International, okay, go there, show on map. There we go, we got it now. And you can see it's going to be a lot of planes around that location, right? A lot of planes going into the airport there. I thought I saw that Santo name there before. Now I don't see it.
See, they're all parked. All those planes are parked.
Yeah.
Got all those planes coming in. It doesn't refresh the screen quick enough to show all the planes.
Yeah.
Feels like.
So we're not sure what the exact location he was. But now we got a problem. Next problem is we got to convert to UTC time. So you'd have to put in UTC California, because this is what's wrong with the everybody uses this UTC time, but not everyone is comfortable with it. It's like a universal time clock, right? And it's a bit like Greenwich Mean Time, so it's got time zones. So it's an offset of -7 hours, right? Current time over there is 4:30 a.m. That can't be right. That can't be right, can it? California wouldn't be 4:30 a.m., would it? What's the time now over here? 4 o'clock. Well, it's not that late, is it? So yeah, so we got to convert his time to UTC time. And do we add on 7 hours? What's the chat 7 hours? So we'll have to find out. I always get it wrong. So you said it was. We need to repost it again. I should have kept it on the screen, shouldn't I? Let's see. 6 p.m. is that the one? So -7 hours. So that would be the previous day. So that would be the 10th of the 10th at. Oh, would it be next day? Yeah, it would be. 6 p.m. -7 would put it 11 a.m. in the morning next day. That's how it works. It's really confusing. So you'd have to go here and get the playback function, which is cropped off, I think. This is what I hate about this site. Here's playback. To put it down here now. Like I said, it's been a long time since I used it. Now we'd have to find the 10th of the 10th, 11 a.m. So if it lets us get down that far, they may have changed the rules. We can only go back 7 days normally. So that might be where we can get to. It's got it highlighted. So the 10th. 11. So that would be 00. What is it? Time UTC. So that would be minutes, and that would be hours. So we need to go to 11 exactly. 11. Have I got it? Yep. 10th, 11 a.m. the next day. Start playback. And this is where everything's going to get in the way. And there's a plane there. So is that the 747? A call sign. Great. So you're not going to get a picture. Right, so that could be the small plane that we're even seeing. I don't know. Need to zoom out. See if we can get more on the screen. There's only one plane I'm seeing so far. Keep on scrolling out. There's another plane coming into view here. What's that one? It's a similar type plane as the other one. There's one there. Flying away. Oh, it's going to be pausing. How do I pause it? Where's the pause button? That's a pain in the ass. What you can do is slow it right down. What's that one do? So that's what I hate showing it on this. There's no way to pause it. Oh, there it is. Too late now though. It's gone 15 minutes on. But you can see there are a lot of planes there. So depending on where he is. So, small plane coming in. Red dark tail. Small plane. Yeah, that's the one. We got too many circles. Need to get rid of some of those circles. I think they're locations of airports. So gone again. As soon as I scroll down too much, and then I lose the pause button. Stupid thing. Now it's gone on. It's gone. It's still playing again. Did I say I wanted to play? Okay, let's have a look at all the different planes. Aha, there's a white plane. Could be that one flying away from him. Santa. Well, it could be flying towards him, of course. There's a big one there. Like I said, it's a lot easier to do it at the time that you're filming. So why is it not bringing up information? I think we need to set location where he was standing. And you can see it's too much near the airport there. It's not going to give it to us. It's been censored. Here we go, another big white plane. That's a strange looking one. B772. Yeah, I just don't know. It's just too much going on here to even trust it. What he could be looking at. Unless we zoom right down. So as we found out, in daytime, with your eyesight, you can actually see a good 100 kilometers away. With a camera, smartphone, how far would that be able to see? It's not as good as your eyes, right? So, depending on where he's standing, again, we're not getting any information up there. Look at the zigzag that's doing. Coming down this way, zigzagging back around. There's a big plane coming in there. Another white plane, all white plane, which is going to be really hard to see. Yeah. Los Angeles. There's one coming in here. Another white plane. Another one that's difficult. So there are two planes close together here. No. Stupid things playing up. Of course, we could use plane finder, but the map's even worse than this one. So what's sighting saying? Yes. Just track time. Hello again, guys. Blue Chicken's back.
Hey, Blue Chicken.
A change of pace, so here I am. Is it getting too busy on the other ones? Was it Camden doing something at the moment, is he? Yeah, we're just trying to work out this one. 10,000 planes times 2 crackers. There's 4 million crackers. Do they give crackers on planes? I don't think they do they? Maybe over
Do
Christmas.
give crackers and cheese.
Oh, crackers and cheese he's talking about. Keep the people happy. Give them cheese. Definitely. You can see here, this banner would be good to be draggable, right? Or resize it, but this program is very limited. If we make it full screen, it's a bit better. So we got one coming in here. Another white plane. And that's what we were seeing on his video though. Definitely white. Let's go back to it and have a look again. So that's definitely a white plane of some sort, and that's all we're seeing on the video. And this other one is black because I filtered it, but it's actually white, I think. Where is the original image? Up the top here. And where you can't actually see it. Very overcast.
Such a noob. Stop.
It does look like it's 11 o'clock in the morning there though, doesn't it? But yeah, can you see the planes?
I'm such a noob.
See what I mean? I can't quite zoom in, it's going crazy. Come on. I think it's a white plane. With some blackness on it. It's very hard to see it. So it does look like one of those distant planes. But yeah, we really need to pin it a bit more though. So that could be, in that case, the planes look like the all-2 engine. But I haven't seen this 747 one. That's what it looks like. But it could have been that strange one. It's hard to tell if it's a bubble at the front, because there's just no detail there. So it could easily be one of that strange white plane that we're looking at, because it's there on the map, isn't it? Let's go back down. Whereabouts was it? Over here, wasn't it? Mexico. There's the white one. And where's the other big plane disappeared to? Yeah, right behind it. Going the other way. Yeah, it's not going to give it to us now. Ah, there you go. Could be that one, could it? It's got a fairly big tail fin on it, and that's what we're seeing on his image. It's a fairly big tail on it, you see. Does sort of match on an angle. But yeah, like I said, it could be any of these ones really though, depending where he is there. Santa Clara, Sim Valley. Now let's just roll it back. It's now at 11:30. Let's roll it back some. Let's roll it back just before 11. There. Okay, let's see what's in the sky then. Certainly less before 11. It's going to give it to us. Aha! Learjet! So, you know, I said one of them could be a Learjet, and that's exactly the same plane. So, where's one of the big planes then? Ah, 747. There it goes, guys. It could be a 747, and whether his timestamp is right, it looks like it's about 15 minutes to 11 there. So that one's coming into land. Bingo. What do you reckon on that one? Learjet and a 747. Sort of matches up with what I said it looked like. after all. Pure white plane. Who would have figured it out, right? So yeah, he could have been here filming, and that lead jet was heading away, and that was coming in to land. Let's see. Let's roll it back a wee bit more. Looks like it's doing a loop. Is that the one? There it is. Okay, let's see what that's doing. Is it rotating around, waiting for landing? Unfortunately, I'm not sure if you can select multiple planes to track where they are. So that lead jet's buggered off now, right? But that one's looping back around. Oh no, the lead jet's there, is it? There it is, coming in. And that seems to be flying that way. Oh no, that one's doing a circular orbit too, isn't it? Coming up to 11 now. Oh, that one. Oh, no, that's not the lead jet. What's that one? It's doing strange movements. Oh look, it's doing this. What the hell is that thing? You ain't gonna tell us. Yeah, well that's what we got. 11 AM works out. UTC time, which is 6 PM. Okay, that makes sense. So that plane's really buggered it off now. It's really picking up speed. And that's now past 11. Here's one coming in now. It's funny how it's not going to give us pictures of the planes. Okay, that's that one. Anyway, while you're away, we did find a pure white 747 and a Learjet, which is what I said on the analysis. But trying to find where they're sort of matched up is the question. It was 15 minutes before 11. That one, was it? Learjet zooming off. There's a Learjet. Remember that on the drawing? And we got this big white one just coming into land, not that one. Where's it disappeared to? So the Learjet's there, isn't it? Where's it going to? Private airport, probably. Went to the big 747 one we had. And that's not that one. That's past 6 PM. So let's just go back again. That one there, just coming into land, isn't it? There it is, 747. And where's the Learjet at this stage? Because it all looks close together here, but if you zoom down, those planes are going to be gappy. Yeah, look, that's the Learjet, wasn't it? Was that the one that was a Learjet? It's not going to show it to us. Yeah, it is. That's a Learjet. So it did a loop, and it started flying off this way. And that jumbo was here, and that Learjet was there. It would line up if he's somewhere here, looking this way. I think that's what it is anyway, Wells. I think it's two planes. Anyway, enough of that. You saw how I did it anyway. Best to put it on your phone apps and just bring it up on the screen and use the playback function to scroll back in time. if you missed it. But ideally, it's best to have a couple of phones with you. One just to run the apps on, right? I just bought a second-hand one myself for $100. This works ideally for these apps, right? But anyway, enough of that, slowing down the computer. And we'll have a look at the other images. How are we doing for time anyway? 4 PM here.
I gotta go, Paul.
Oh, have you?
I ordered some birthday presents.
Okay.
China and something didn't
I
come
was
through.
going to go over your images with you, but if you're going,
I can't right now. I'm getting yelled at. I got to fix this shopping order.
Okay, that's all right. We'll look at your stuff another day then. And
no worries.
Anyway, I just noticed it's 3 hours, and I think it's probably good enough time to wrap up anyway.
See you, Blue Chicken. See you, Wheels. See you, mate. I gotta go. Laters.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's a good time to wrap up anyway, guys. Unless you want to come on and side chat a wee while, you can. That gives us some more CPU to play with anyway. I think that was a fairly good breakdown of today's stuff anyway. Just trying to arrange the next live with Robert. He said he was going to come on Sunday his time, which is tomorrow his time, which is 2 days away from me. So it'll be Monday lunchtime for me, and he'll come on sometime near midnight. But I have to see if he's confirmed it. I would. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you next with some more stuff to cover. I can't quite see the side comments. Leber, later, Gabber. Any large planes with no ID tags. Didn't see any on that map clicking around. Everything was labelled. Sometimes they can actually have it anonymous, and so they have the plane on the call sign, but they don't tell you what the details are. That can be like a government plane. Battery flat's got to go. Okay, so everybody's going anyway, so I might as well wrap it up there. And hopefully enjoyed what I did anyway. Good night all. Like I said, there's always stuff to talk about, especially with Gabber uploading all these images. Just pop off and queue up the end credits and take care on the roads, everyone. And go out there and cause more UFO drama. Is it coming up? Oh, I forgot to take that off the screen. Yeah, good night. Thanks again for showing up and adding to the side chat. Always makes things a bit better. Yeah, I did start a bit earlier today, didn't I? 1 o'clock. Yeah, that'd be about right. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get a toilet anyway. 3 hours, my bladder is full again. Hey guys, I ended there.